Hello there, everyone. This is Daniela Cordova, and today I am going to discuss the three poems that I have chosen. So, this is actually for our Lit 101 subject, Literature of the World. So, we are tasked to annotate and write an analysis about the three poems that we've chosen. And this is mine. So, I have here the titles. I have here If by Rudyard Kipling, Stopping by Woods on a Sunny, Snowy Evening by Robert Frost, and I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud by William Wordsworth. So let's start with this one. So, this poem it talks about the nature, the beauty of nature and human connection. And with my annotation that I've submitted to Miss, so I have there the first stanza or the title itself is a simile. I wandered lonely as a cloud. So here the speaker is lonely, alone, but later on he finds a good company, and that is the nature. So he describes the nature as a good company, and as he describes it, he uses literary devices such as hyperbole. Oh, he says there that when he looks at the nature, he looks at the flowers, the daffodils were dancing in grace. He uses this their personification. Now it dances and it gives human traits to a plant. And then as for the analysis, it's about human connection. It's about the relationship or the connection between nature and humans. So, the speaker there was felt lonely at first. However, when he tried to explore nature, he saw that nature is beautiful. Nature uplifts his feelings. And what the author wants to convey is that he wants us to appreciate nature, to find connection with it. And then, as of the literary devices used, they've used the rhyme scheme ABABCC, and then it contributes to the good flow of the poem. The tone there was reflective and uplifting. Then, as of my own interpretation, I guess this poem answers the question, why do humans travel alone? It is because they want to feel connection with nature. We want to travel or want to go to new places because we want to explore and connect with nature. So that's it with the first one. Let's have the second one by Robert Frost. So this poem, the mood there is actually reflective. Its mood is reflective. Its tone was quiet and calm. So this poem follows the story of a traveler. He was with his horse, and then he suddenly stops because he was mesmerized by the setting, by the woods. So in the poem, he describes the woods, he uses visual imagery to describe it. He says there that it is lovely, it is dark, which also means like it is an escape. And with what I annotate, I encircle there the word woods. So the woods there, it represents peacefulness and an escape. So it's like a sudden pause. So there in as of my analysis of this poem, its central theme is all about the challenge between the desire and obligations of humans. So the author wants to convey that even if life will give us a distraction, a pause to something, that something may happen, we can always choose to continue. No, the last line there, it says na that I still have a long journey ahead. So he chose to continue. With the literary devices used, it was rich with it. Uses simile, imagery, personification, and many more. And as of my interpretation with this one, I guess life would really give you a distraction, a pause, an admiration to something that you would stop, that would lead you to stop. However, it's okay. However, do not let it sway you. Let that thing uplift you, or still choose to continue life. And as of the last one, we have If by Rudyard Kipling. So this one is, I think I like this the most out of what I've chosen. So this poem was a bit long, and then it uses a lot of imageries. The content is so nice, and I've encircled and underlined there things, content or message that is really so good, not to embody, to follow. So the tone of this poem was quiet. It's like reflective, it's inspiring and motivational. And also, it's also firm, since this is actually a father's advice to his son. So the literary devices used this in this poem was, one example is a metaphor. So it states there that an unforgiving minute, it compares that it means that we should not waste life. And also it's also has symbolism like triumph and disaster. And as of the analysis, If by Rudyard Kipling, it focuses on the idea of self-mastery, to be able to control oneself. It guides people, or it undermines the thought what it means to be a man. So the author wants to convey there the virtues in life, on what we should possess, on what we should want and must do. As of the literary devices, it is rich with it. It uses a lot. It follows the rhyme scheme AAA, BC. The tone, the diction was simple but impactful. And then, as of my interpretation, this actually means a lot. It's like, its message to me was like, to be able to balance things in life, not to weigh things. Like, can you wait and be patient? Can you still trust yourself even others doubt you? It's like it's giving you the negative and positive side. And if you conquer it, then yours is the earth. If you conquer it, then you have everything that you need. You have the power, you have the strength to overcome challenges. And that's it. Okay, that's it for my three chosen poems. I hope you've learned some insights from me from these three poems that I've discussed. So thank you and God bless. Bye bye.